Just like a piece of mail that you improperly addressed a week ago, the Trial and Aaron podcast has returned. Yeah, baby. Another disgusting intro, and I couldn't be more excited to be here talking to all of you. This is the second annual Sunday session. Yes, Sunday session number 2 with Skyler Gertz. We sit down, we watch the Vikings get after. Who do we get after? Who are they? We watch the Vikings get after the Eagles. That's right, the Eagles. Lay a whooping to them, and we just go in, oh, God, just sports in general. It goes off the rails a little bit, but it's to be expected, baby. Sunday session number 2, and I hope you enjoy it. Huzzah!
Oh, shit! Ah, you motherfucker! The next one will kill you. Oh, son of a bitch! You shot me in the ass.
On the volume, are you an odd number guy or an even number guy? What?
It depends on the odd.
I can stomach increments of 5.
Every single even, but I can't deal with like 13, 3, 17,
garbage.
You lose.
Anything
23.
that ends in a
So I guess
5.
7 threes. I'm okay with ones. I could do 11, not really. 21, okay. 31, yeah.
What about any like large number that just happens to end in an odd? It's no good.
No,
So,
no.
I despise odd numbers. They make no sense to me.
Wow.
Even numbers are where it's at. And in my opinion, I don't know why increments of 5 are really there. I'm good with them. Maybe it's pleasant memories, counting by 5s in first grade or something like that.
What?
Mo, do you like odd numbers? Odd numbers or even numbers better on the volume? Do you like odd numbers or even numbers when you're using the volume on the phone? You care. You know you do. All right, so what's going on with the Vikings now?
They're shit in the bed. That's what they're doing. They
Oh,
still
this
got
is-
Trey Waynes on there.
What?
What say you?
No,
No,
I'm not
told
gonna
him.
do
I
that.
already
Get outta
said
here.
that was a bad call. Look at
Bad
Trey.
call. Whatever. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Look, they're gonna tie the game. Yay.
Look at these guys. This is the Sunday session numero dos. Announce yourself. Sipper of Coors Light.
Skyler.
Nice. So the Vikings are mid shitting the bed, right?
The Vikings are up 21-3, 24-3. Eagles have come back 17-24. The punter for the Vikings just shanked it. So now the Eagles are on the Vikings' own like 25-yard line, which is awesome.
Seems to be like the world is just falling down all around us.
Well, it's just classic Vikings shit in bed.
When they looked so good in the first half.
They did, not towards the end, but the beginning they did. The first quarter they looked good. They need to get a big play on defense.
Yep. 2nd and 7. There we go. Carson Wentz with the pink
Is Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
shoes. Yes. Yes, it is. Are you aware?
I am aware.
How much of the money that the NFL makes?
Jameis Winston has 5 interceptions. Holy shit. That's insane.
But he has a touchdown at least.
He has one
just
touchdown.
gonna shoot.
He was 30 for 50. on
Tom
throwing.
Brady threw a pick. That's good.
Don't talk about the guilt like
How
that.
much of like the donated money for the NFL? How much of the piece of that pie does the NFL take? I bet they take a lot.
I bet you whatever October makes, I bet you they donate it. They do
I
something
bet
like
they
that.
take their cut.
Get the stop. Yes.
Pizza time.
Swarming purple.
Is he gonna?
blob
What is he
the
gonna? Is he
Vikings
gonna go
defense.
for it, or is he gonna kick the field goal? Let's see.
As a coach, do you go for it?
Doug Peterson's a crazy son of a bitch.
I had an excellent kill bang Mary yesterday. Are you ready for it?
Let me guess. Does it involve?
The sun chips.
Yes.
I
You asked us that
I
last
know,
night when
you know,
Sandwich
I
came
need to-
over to the house last night, and he was a little blacked out
I was
from a
not
bunch of
blacked
day
out.
drinking.
Yeah, no.
He said he wanted to play video games so bad at 6 a.m.
So
Or
bad. It wasn't 6 a.m. Are
6
you kidding
p.m.
me?
My bad. It was 6 p.m.
Yes.
And you wanted to drink some coffee so you could play some video
You
games.
denied me.
I did
You got
deny you. I said,
grumpy.
you know what? You know what
were
you need to do?
grumpy.
You need to
I'm
go
like,
to
get
sleep.
outta here.
You need to go sleep. Act your age.
You know what? You're
30.
supposed to receive your guest with a smile.
I fed you food. while you're drunk?
Correction, Mo fed me food.
What, Mo fed you food?
I ate all of your Chinese food.
Let you sleep in the house? You gave yourself a
call-
yank?
I call
You don't see me
beforehand.
complaining over here.
Yank. Who says I yanked?
You definitely yanked.
Who says I yanked?
I can just tell by the way your face is all slanted. You definitely yanked.
Nobody yanks. I don't even know how to yank. I
Bro,
was never taught that in school.
you like the yank. You like to sit it on your left hand until it turns numb so you could give yourself
Left
a nice,
hand. Are you
straight,
nuts?
numb yank.
Wow. No numb yank.
You're just, oh.
No, you can't get into it. Left hand. Are you mad? I'd smash my left hand with a hammer and let it know what I truly think about it.
Do you think,
Left hand.
what's the butler? Do you think Cadbury lets Mrs. Ritchie give him a yank or what?
Do they go to Mount Richmore and just pound it out in the vault all day?
And do you think she just says, Cadbury, is everything all right?
She yells his name in ecstasy. Because Mr. Rich really didn't do nothing. He really
created
didn't-
Richie Rich.
Yes, but
Second.
he didn't come through as like clutch as Cadbury did. Granted,
What are
that
you
movie
talking
coulda
about? I thought Richard had the golf club and hit the bad guy.
I mean, at the end, but think about it. Cadbury busts out of jail.
Did his face
He-
look puffy?
I didn't think his cheeks were too puffy. They're just blasting. But that movie could have gotten real dark real quick because Cadbury fucks up that henchman, right? Just
Jin.
smashes him. Dude.
Jim.
Yeah, that guy goes. He's inside the jail cell. He goes and just starts ramming his head onto the. How random is that scene? Wow, I never even thought about that.
Okay, first of all, if I saw a man, or this is a reference to Richie Rich and the scene where Cadbury beats this dude in jail in gin, the guy loses and just starts smashing his head as hard as he can against the jail bars repeatedly. And then Cadbury sits there and is like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. I would be freaking out if I saw a man smashing his head against the wall.
Cadbury's definitely killed people in this time.
British SAS. Maybe that's what he is. But that movie, other than that darkness, if he actually hit Mr. Van Doe, because he starts blasting away with a laser beam, if he hit it like his body
face.
explodes, like, and then the Rich family gets covered in Van Doe's guts, that could have been, Richie Rich could easily be rated R. Easily.
Mr. Van Doe did not deserve to die.
He tried to off Richard and Regina Rich. He put the bomb in the plane. He's a terrorist. That Doe's a goddamn terrorist. Real talk.
Richard and
That was a sinister fucking
and
movie.
Regina.
Richard and Regina Rich.
That's
Lost
a pretty
at
good
sea.
name. Almost as good as.
You lose.
Nah, I'm blanking already. I'm blanking
okay.
on it. It was Yep.
Drink
It lost.
coffee out of thermos.
It lost
Are
it.
they fictional characters? Mr.
Can't even
Fantastic,
remember what
Richard.
movie. Sorry,
Richard
the
Reed.
game popped back on, so I
The game's
wasn't
back
thinking
on.
right.
Yeah, we're watching the Vikings right now.
Oh, he caught it. He actually
Stephon
didn't drop it
Diggs.
for once. He's dropped 3 passes in a row.
Reed Richards, that's his name. Jesus. Mr.
Reed.
Fantastic. Reed Richards. Thank
Yes.
God.
You have the same hairstyle as him.
I know, I'm getting some white hairs. On
Some
the
white
side.
hair.
But let me tell you something. That's why Stan Lee, in order to remember characters, he used alliterations for their names. So Reed Richards, Peter Parker, you have names that start with the same letter. It's easy to remember, I guess. At least it makes sense.
I never
to me.
even thought about
so
that.
That's why I try to do that with my characters. I'm like, fuck, I will.
Why are you copying Stan Lee? You should be
I'm
yourself.
not cap. No. It's just a
Stan-
way to help remember names.
Oh, damn.
It's just inspiration for it. Stephon Diggs.
He's doing it this
Getting
game.
the football thrown to him and now arguing with the gentleman that held him ever so closely and brought him to the ground. Very sensual game, football. Very sensual.
I
You miss
guess.
it.
No, I snapped my
Why
arm.
didn't you?
Why would I?
I was gonna
broke
say
my
you
arm.
did snap your arm. Tell the
Oh,
story.
but
Tell
no.
that story.
I caught a pass, came down, rolled on my arm, popped back up, and I had 2 elbows. It was awesome.
2 bows. Did you feel anything? It makes
It
me
was
cringe just
numb.
thinking about
It was numb till Dennis had like the 30-yard marker and put my arm on it, so I could see my arm looking all crooked and shit. Throw the ball.
Throw it.
Oh,
what a catch! Oh my
Let's go.
God.
Then
Who caught that?
Then when it came to like pick up,
Who
that's
is
the
that?
that's the rookie tight end.
Wow. Oh, that's
Oh no.
the ground.
Yeah, that's a
definitely
catch.
helped him.
That's a catch.
The ground helped him catch it though.
No, it didn't. It didn't move the ball. The ball stayed still the whole time.
Oh, it
Look at
stayed still, but it like jammed it into his hands. I don't know if they'll give that one to us.
That's a catch.
I hope it's a catch.
But so when I moved, so I had to move my arm when it came to shooting shooting the X-rays, and so I'd pick up my arm where my elbow was at, throw the ball. Oh wow!
Oh wow, Stefan, just messing with him. He's getting some yards tackled by his
he
own
could have
man.
gone for days.
That was a bizarrely
yeah,
progressing play.
He kept
like
on pump faking like he was gonna throw the
and
ball, and he just kept on running.
You see him smiling. He's totally messing with him. Look at this. He like holds the ball outwards, jukes the guy.
But yeah, so when it came to moving my arm off the so my elbow would go up, but my arm was still laying on the snap. It was still laying on the table. That was a miserable feeling.
That couldn't have felt good. And meanwhile, I didn't go to your game. I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Man.
Mind you, having a great time as Darth Maul. Delvin Cook just smashing his way to a first down.
See, this is good offense right here. Take the clock. I like it. He's eating.
Roll it.
The
He's eating
chef
that,
is
and he's
eating.
taking his time. Maybe they do that to waste some clock. Start showboating a little bit. Show their bling. I would never be possessed to wear my necklace.
I think
Under pads.
MLB players wearing huge chains
It's
is
massive.
just a little ridiculous.
Massive, but that's just personal flaunting, personal flair. That's a little culture coming in, right? You show off, hey, I've made it.
Do you think Clayton Kershaw should be wearing some bling?
Clayton Kershaw. Let me take this time to start ranting against Dodgers fans. You pieces of poo. You garbage, fickle, ugly, overprivileged fans.
You get nothing.
I didn't like them leaving early in the playoff game. Not even the ninth inning. Yes, the other team gets a grand slam, a big time dinger, and you leave in the eighth inning when your team has a chance to come back and win.
Oh my God!
This baller ass team, you leave
I
early.
will say that's
same
not
as the
that's
Heat
not
fans
as
before
bad.
Ray
Yeah, I'm gonna
Allen
say,
started. Same
that
as
was that was before the Heat
Seahawks
fans.
fans.
But the fucking Heat fans, they locked them
They
out and
locked
they
them
couldn't
out.
come back in. I like that
I
move.
like that. I'd
That's
say
a good
pepper
move.
spray their
Get
asses.
the first down.
Put
Yeah,
some
Steeler.
tear gas in there. Like, get out of here.
Yeah,
Tear
yeah.
gas the fans that left. They deserve
Yeah.
it. And all these Dodgers fans
Hong
are
Kong their ass
overprivileged.
all day.
Hong Kong them and then delete it from internet history.
It never happened.
Never happened. Never happened. If nobody's around to remember it. Oh, get him! Get him! It's getting interesting, ain't it? 2019.
2019, man.
Woo!
Daryl Morey sending out a 6-word tweet could just ruin the NBA $1 billion contract with China.
Dude, I was thinking about that. The fact that mere words sent out on a social media platform has disrupted a multi-million
That was a
dollar
good play too. I like that one.
industry, multi-billion dollar industry between two countries. Just
man,
words
Chinese-
and politics and just
People
mindsets. It's
get butthurt,
disgusting.
and China got butthurt.
How butthurt?
So butthurt
Like
that
Sasha Grey?
wow, not that type of butthurt, but
I mean,
I haven't heard Sasha Grey in a long time.
Yeah,
Sandwich. You're going back to Vinny Chase days.
she gave birth.
Entourage.
She did not give birth through her vagina.
She's a child.
I don't know, maybe. I'm just saying if she ever
Oh.
did give birth, he'd come out her pooper. Kirk, he steps in. Give it
3
to
touchdowns
him.
for
Give it
Diggs.
to him.
Look at him,
Cameraman
look at
loves
him
it.
go. Look at him
Cameraman
go.
loves it. He's like, I'm here. I'm gonna get a promotion. Kirk
I'm worth
Cousins.
$84 million.
84.
Ah!
Stephon Diggs, 2 touchdowns today. or
3
three?
touchdown sandwich. 3 touchdowns.
A 3 touchdown sandwich. I could use some of that. Yum.
2 feet.
Twinkle
2 feet.
toes
2
guy.
feet.
He's a pro. That's
feet.
why he got paid, dude. Kirk Cousins like, oh, I forgot this guy was on my team. Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
Stephon Diggs has
Granted,
been waiting for
I
this
mean,
game. Look at that.
At least they didn't. Yeah. This.
Wow.
He does come up in big games. This is a big game.
I like that. And he's just cool, calm, and collective. It's like he's done it before. But he did mean mug the Green Bay fans. Yeah, took off his helmet, mean mugging them.
And then he got a penalty.
So after, so your arm, and then what happened after that? You got
Sandwich.
some
I've already explained it. You just weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
No.
You got steel put in him. I'm talking afterwards.
Oh, aftermath.
Surgery
Aftermath.
stat.
Yeah, surgery. Got some metal in it. Never want to play football again.
Never ever.
No, then
And I was gonna ask you, You played football because you lost to Daniel Ward.
Daniel Warren played
Is that
the
the
worst game,
greatest loss
worst-
of your life?
That was
The
really
greatest
bad.
loss.
That
I mean,
loss was really bad.
How'd you take it? Did you have to go see a sports
took
psychologist?
it to the chin. No, I
afterwards?
took it to the chin.
You played
I
football
played
because
football,
of that, man.
became a punter. Punted the ball, picked it up myself.
How, yeah,
It was
how was
2-yard
your
punt.
how was your
If that
high school career football wise? Give me some stats. What's going on?
nothing crazy. Drop touchdown pass.
Punted you.
Got
punted the ball
an interception. Punted the ball backwards. Touched it myself.
I love that. Doesn't even raise his hands to take the drink of
that
water.
is
He
such.
just-
That is probably one of the biggest bitch jobs in America. Is
just
spraying
spray-
water into an NFL athlete's mouth.
If I'm making six figures, you bet your ass I will feed them grapes from the vine.
I wonder how much money they're making. They
Not
got to be
much.
part of like the training staff
Yeah,
or something. That can't just
absolutely.
be a personal. Because I mean,
No,
how
way.
degrading.
And he doesn't even look at him too. He's looking to the side. Just
You see how thirsty
Oh.
Antonio Brown's getting these days?
what's he doing?
He's talking about how once he gets his off the field issues and handled, that he's gonna
Man.
he wants somebody to sign him.
I truly.
Jerry Jones is gonna be the man to sign him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where's Des Bryant, by the way? Before I
Des
get
Bryant
back
was
to
on the
that
Saints, but he tore his Achilles
I
last
know.
year.
So is he still in rehab?
If I had to guess, I don't know. He did it towards the end of the season.
So Antonio Brown. I know we joke around a lot. People think he's a clown. Yeah, he's got ego issues, obviously. But I really hope his story doesn't end in tragedy. Like if he's
Why?
truly goofy in the
Why?
head. Look
He
at
is. He's
Junior
miserable in the
Seau.
head.
Look at Chris
Junior
Benoit.
Seau was
look
gay. That's why he did what he did.
So what?
Don't say drive, B. That's how he died, bro. He drove off the road.
Who?
Junior Seau, you sick.
Junior Seau shot himself.
No, he drove off the road.
Who is the dude on the 30 for 30? He played for the Chargers.
Yeah, it's Junior Seau.
I know he shot himself in the head.
Oh, I thought he drove. I thought he
No,
crashed into like a tree or some
no,
shit
he
on
shot
purpose.
himself in the head. There's a 30 for 30 on it.
Oh.
It's fucking. It's pretty brutal. Like just how it all went down. His
Yeah.
mindset, losing the Super Bowl when he.
So
came
do you
back
feel
and-
bad for Aaron Hernandez?
No, not at all. He's a madman. I'm just saying. If
But
there's
Aaron,
something
is
truly
Aaron
going on-
Hernandez gay?
Aaron Hernandez? Maybe. If he was.
He had a hoe in there.
Did he?
You didn't know that?
Nah!
Yeah, he had a hoe.
God, they call him the tight
That's
end
why
for
he.
a
That's why
reason.
he killed the dude.
In jail? He
No, he
dude in
killed.
jail?
He killed his future brother-in-law. Or,
Really?
Whatever his wife's sister's husband, whatever that is.
Okay, yeah.
He killed him. He's the NFL player. He's the guy that they found the body at the park. What they're saying is that he like told him like, yeah, I got this guy that I'm banging, this hoe I got. That he met him in jail, and he'd buy the hoe a bunch of he bought him cars and
Really?
jewelry and bullshit, even when he was in
I
jail.
didn't know Aaron Hernandez was gay, but this is the ongoing
Well, yeah, he's
suspicion.
not gay. He just likes banging dudes. That's not gay.
Not at all. You know what he is?
What?
Dead.
Yeah, he's totally 6 feet deep.
Totally. I bet he paid for 7.
Nah, I bet. maybe he
real.
wanted to be Barry.
That's gonna be his thing, dude, to see how much you can pay to go as deep as you can.
Unless
Like,
you just
as
wanted to
it's a
stay
social
hung.
thing. Hey, whatever works.
Just like,
All I'm saying, I don't want to see Antonio Brown off himself or anything
Why?
like that because of the
He's a-
CTE or whatever.
I
is going
understand. I understand brain problems, but he's
Brain
too
problems.
ignorant to go get help.
on. Well,
You know,
maybe he's just not.
I hope.
that
I
mindset or
hope.
something.
Yeah, I mean, if he ends up not having any brain problems, then I just pray to God that he just goes broke. Just like
I hope he's just an
80% of-
egomaniac, right?
80%
I hope
of
it's that.
NFL athletes just go broke. I want him to go broke and not make any money and just have his 20 kids just go dye his mustache blonde one more goddamn time.
He's gonna have about 70 children at the end of the day.
I think he's got like 5.
he ain't
I
gonna
think he's got
stop. Nobody
5.
beats AB. Nobody can beat out AB.
He's got 5. Antonio Cromartie's got more than him. Antonio Cromartie's got like
Antonio
12.
Brown's still young. I
Antonio
didn't realize
Cromartie freaking had a C-section and had twins.
Antonio Cromartie himself had a C-section.
Yeah, and has twins. And then he created his own
You
little
missed the
TV
joke.
show.
Like he did.
And then yes, another touchdown, Russell Wilson. Let's
Jesus,
go. Got him on my
no.
fantasy football team. I love
Seahawks
it.
Are gonna beat
Wilson,
the
yeah,
Browns.
dude, the Browns are overhyped. I think they're good, but they have no line. If you don't have an offensive line, your
Nothing
team
works.
is not good
Nothing
unless
works.
you have Russell Wilson because he can just run around. Him and
He's
Pat
scrambling
Mahomes.
a little bit.
As long as you have, they just don't have an offensive line, so they have to run for their lives and they just make plays.
You lose.
True athleticism. True.
Yeah, but if you got a slow ass, yeah. Look at that. 7 receptions, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Stephon Diggs. Good lord.
They got to get a sack. They haven't got him yet.
Oh, come on.
Almost. Oh, no.
he's-
Carson Wentz is going to do something with
he's
it.
running with it.
Destroy him. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Yes.
You lose.
Oh, he's calling a catch.
Good day, sir.
Let's see.
See this
Dude,
replay.
Ertz has got his kid, whenever he decides to have a kid, is going to be so athletic. He married Julie, the chick that plays for the Olympic soccer team. Julie Ertz now, they're married.
Yeah.
But I can't
Good
remember
call.
maiden name.
But that's a catch.
Yeah, that's a catch.
But he's married to an Olympic athlete.
Yeah, midfielder. She's a beast.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, she's a beast.
They will breed
Yeah.
Vikings.
Well, she
Vikings.
does have blonde hair, so I mean, we're switching to the NFL red
The
zone.
red zone.
So the Chiefs versus Texans game. This is actually a good
the
game.
Young guns going off. But looping back to Clayton Kershaw, I
That picture-
I like him a lot. The only reason I would want him to have a ring in a heartbeat. But the only problem is he's wearing that god dang blue.
I will say,
I
it
don't
looked like he
like it.
gained some weight after they showed that picture on Barstool of him
Oh,
just
he's
sitting
so
there.
upset.
And it was like when your girl comes home wearing an XL when you wear a medium sweatshirt. He's looking like he got a little thick, which CC Sabathia pitches better when he's thick. Pablo Sandoval
Good.
plays better when he's thick, so maybe
Let him be thick.
Clayton Kershaw needs
him
to be
get
thick.
thick.
But
is like
he did
3
blunder.
lowercase
He did blunder, but last postseason
indeed.
he turned up last postseason.
Yeah,
no one
like
could hit him.
people-
Even going all the way into the World Series, no one could hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he kind of got the postseason thing, that thing that looming over him, saying he can't pitch
Well,
in
it's
the
because
postseason.
he's telling himself that.
Yeah, but last year he did hella good. This year, I mean, they just left him in too long. They should have just pitched their bullpen.
Yeah. The
Because
guy
the
that came in
bullpen was
after
rested.
him
Yeah.
turned it up, tore it up. And then it just sucks because I think he's a good dude, but he's not a killer. Not a killer. Get a beer. Get yourself a goddamn beer. But I'm on the Nats bandwagon. That's for damn sure.
I like the Nats. I like because they got a
That's
bunch of older guys. They got Zerman. They got the pitcher with the blue eyes, brown eyes. He's pitching.
I saw that.
Pitching today.
Mom did not believe it. She's like,
fuck's his
"What's
name?"
going on here?" That's what she said.
And Scherzer. Yeah, Scherzer.
Scherzer.
He's a beast. Jim Rome was talking about him. He's like,
Romy.
because he came in for relief the last game, and he's like, what came before his strike? And it was him grunting, and you could hear Scherzer throw the ball and go, "Nyeh!" He just grunted hella hard.
I love it.
And it was just funny as hell.
Romy. How many times a week is he banging Mrs. Rome?
Dude, he definitely has his martini on Back in Friday.
Yep.
And
You're deep in the jungle, aren't you?
I am a jungle fan.
Would you ever call in? Are you scared?
I would call in, and I've always thought about the story. I'd definitely do a Larry Brown comment.
You would get run.
I wouldn't get run because
You
I'd talk
mentioned
about
the name Larry Brown.
But that's what I was talking about. I would talk about how I'd say I went on a fishing trip in San Francisco Bay, and there was like a 49er player. Just say Jimmy Garoppolo was there, and he was reeling it in, and the captain kept on telling him reel it in, crank it in, reel it in, crank it in. And then
What?
I'd just talk about how I've never seen a fish like that before, and I just in my head, Romy would be like, "Oh, what kind of fish was it? It was a Larry Brown."
you cook up that story in your head just to fool him.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get some run. But I probably know.
Fascinating story, Sky.
Yeah, knowing
Okay.
Alvin
Compelling.
Delaro would probably just freaking
Alvin
run me.
Delaro.
Like, I just got ran by Alvy.
He has that clout. He can do whatever
Alvin
he wants.
Delaro with 6 kids does have that clout.
6 kids. Or is that all theater of the mind? What if he's just a cokehead bachelor? that
Alvin
bangs?
Delaro is
He
a
just goes
Filipino
out.
man with.
Is he?
Yeah, 5 kids.
Why did I imagine him to be a white man?
I don't know.
It's a bizarre thing about the radio industry. People can come up with these ideas of what you look like just based on your voice. I gotta tell you, I was surprised to see.
Were people telling you you're good looking?
No, not at all. I was surprised
Well,
to see.
they
on
got that
98
right.
Rock, Joe Mommy and Dogface.
Yeah, what do they
They're
look
kind of
like?
reverse. Joe Mommy looks like how I thought Dogface would look because he sounds like he chews gravel, and Joe Mommy has like the spiked black hair, the eyeliner on, the real rock
Really?
dude.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, he's going long.
Ouch. And then Dogface is just some normal looking dude in a polo
Do you find
shirt.
it funny that Chops was working? Chops was on the podcast.
Chops was. We talked Marvel.
Chops
Marvel.
was working for him, and then they nicknamed him
Oh, Brett Hull.
Brett Hull, and then so he quit his job.
Can't get a break wherever he goes.
He can't go anywhere
He's just
without
one of
being
those
made
personality
fun
types that invites scorn.
I think
wherever he roams.
I think it's his height, his hair.
Yeah. It's
That
just
is
him, I guess. His overall demeanor.
I thought Brett Hull would be a kind of cool nickname.
Brett Hull.
He's not even called Brett,
But it's
maybe he thought
met-
Brett was the insult.
It's meant. Jesus, no. But it's meant as an insult.
Yes. Oh yeah.
How did you let
yep,
that happen? Is it
yep,
that loud?
Yep,
Is it that loud in there?
Look at that. Look at that.
We gotta go
that
to
5-yard
Minneapolis.
penalty?
We gotta go to
Yeah.
Valhalla up there. Watch a game.
Look at that.
Delay of game.
5-yard penalty. Let's go.
This weak-looking male that enforces the rules upon these alphas that play before him. Could you be a ref in the NFL?
I would rather be a ref in the NBA than NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
The NBA, whenever the
NFL
postseason happens,
refs have you got to be good. Like
I mean,
your
of
eye,
course, that's why they're all garbage.
NBA is a lot easier to see
I-
going on.
All right,
The
but-
NFL, there's a lot of going on.
I've come to, I know freaky happens in sports, but more often when it's playoff time for any sport, like mostly baseball, some of the crazy I've ever seen happens postseason, or stuff that just doesn't happen in general. Say the
Get it
Super
again.
Bowl, the Giants being the Patriots,
Yes!
the guy catching it over his head. That's a sack. That's a sack, big time sack.
Oh, Kendricks.
Ladybird's loving it. Like postseason, there's a voodoo in sports. There's for sure voodoo in sports.
What do you mean
In
by
the postseason voodoo, when the crazy happens, like that catch, the guy catching it over the head.
Well,
and
just everybody steps their game
they
up.
step their game up
going
and
from
just
going from every
impossible.
player and going to refs. Like watching the MLB, like the ump
Hunter
behind the
Pence,
play.
like, hit the ball
dude,
twice
you
one
gotta
time.
freaking the umps are insanely good when it comes to every once in a while they might mess it up. But
yeah.
they're insanely good
Yep.
when it comes to calling strikes.
They got
or
it down.
balls.
They got
Yeah.
it down. But
Oh,
they
come on,
can
turn
up. The worst umpire up I've ever seen was this dude. I think he was on the Tigers. He was pitching a no-hitter. 2 outs, and he's 1 out away from getting the no-hitter. Throws it. Batter smacks it to second base. He's hustling, and he's clearly out at first. Clearly out. Umpire calls him safe.
Was this before replay?
This is before replay. Clearly, he's out by a step.
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
my.
This is Browns versus Seahawks game. Fumbled the ball. Baker Mayfield threw an interception right after the Seahawks
But
scored.
they got it now. It's 20
but
25.
yeah, the Browns just got the ball back. The Browns defense is legit.
Yeah.
Baker
Offense
just
needs to
sucks
step
this
up.
year.
All right, what was I saying?
You're talking about this guy calling the player safe for the Tigers.
Oh, very next hitter comes up, grounded to first. He's out. Umpire comes out and says the next, like in his interview after the game, he's like, "Oh, I messed up. Like, I gotta own
remember
it."
that.
He
Yeah, I know what
owned
you're
up
talking
to it.
about,
He's like,
yeah.
"Yeah, for sure." He
Said
took it
fucked
away
up, yeah.
from him. He took away a no hitter. He did not
said
get the
he
no.
fucked- Yeah.
It was clearly an out. So I'd say give it to him, but
Wow.
it's still umpire messed him up. What do you think the worst? That was one of the questions I wrote down. The worst sports you've ever seen. Say a situation, or maybe a decision by a coach, or maybe a draft.
Pete
Like
Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Not running into the not using Marshawn.
It was
not
first
using Marshawn.
first and one.
Oh, that was brutal.
First and one, and they didn't run it. That was, but as an
Was
own
it
fan,
first and one?
It was like first. What? Yeah, they were only like 2 or 3 yards out.
They were there, and then Malcolm Butler said no.
That was an interception though. I mean that
That was a
that
tremendous
really,
interception.
really
Runs
good
into him.
interception. Yeah, like
I
that
feel like
was
he hit him before the ball was in his hands,
One in a million chance of intercepting that ball.
and he got it.
Yeah.
That saved his life. That got him in the league forever.
Then Malcolm Butler didn't even play the next Super Bowl there.
know,
in
what the hell?
One snap.
Why?
Well, it ended up coming out, I guess, like the day of the Super Bowl. I guess he stayed out late,
Really?
but they didn't really talk about it too much. Yeah, they said
That-
they said he stayed out late
And
past the curfew.
Belichick said no.
Said you're not playing then.
Wow.
Didn't matter. They still won.
Oh, of course they're gonna win. Eagles Patriots was probably the best Super Bowl I've ever seen. And then
Yeah,
they
they-
chase
both
it with the one
quarterbacks-
after that. They
both
chase
quarterbacks,
it with
both quarterbacks
no-
threw for 500 yards.
that was
That's
disgusting.
nuts. Touchdown Tom threw
And then
for
we
500
chase
yards.
that with Julian Edelman, Super Bowl MVP with no touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, that was just a
Commercials
That
have
was
just
just a
completely
grind. That was
fallen
a
off.
grind out game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commercials in the Super Bowl suck these days.
Garbage.
They're not good anymore. They're too scared to make fun of people or
Can't pull the trigger anymore. They can't do it.
they can't do shit.
That's what you get for not being authentic. You get just trash, trickle down trash that doesn't offend anybody.
There's nothing wrong with trash, though.
So now nobody's happy.
I like me some trash.
How much trash? A couple tons a day?
A couple tons a day. I'll take some trash.
Why you like trash?
Because trash never stops. That's why.
Trash never stops.
Trash never stops.
You roll around in it?
Every
Talk
once
to
in a
it?
while.
You ever look at a...
Definitely talk to it. That's
You're a
what I was
garbage man,
doing.
in case people don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Are you the garbage man?
Oh, my gosh. Let's go. Hold on
to it. Pick up your towel. Good tight end. Good catch. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But, yeah, I like the garbage. But on the Carolina game, I don't think Cam Newton's going to get his job back because that rookie.
Is he killing it?
Yes. They haven't lost since he's taken over.
Well,
He's freaking doing it. Him and Gardner Minshew, their game that they had last week was hella good.
but Cam is...
he won the game. He won the game today. McCaffrey had 22 rushes for only 30 yards.
Really?
Yeah, they shut him down. Yeah, they shut him down.
Don't worry, Kirk. That interception isn't your fault.
I don't know what's up with Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook hasn't been playing lately.
Oh, he had that one run, but
yeah, but no, he hasn't. He hasn't been playing at all. I wonder if he got hurt.
Maybe. What were you saying?
I was just talking about Kyle Allen.
No, what were you saying before that?
Trash guy. Nothing.
Trash guy. You like the trash.
Yeah.
You're the trash man.
No, Goy is the trash.
Goy is
man.
the trash man. 3 kids. Goy.
Three
Level
kid
3
Goy.
father, 4 fingers.
Yeah, Goy f***s.
He does. Too much for his own good, but
man.
I guess it is for his own good because, man, put the governor on.
Goy knows how to.
Goy
he knows how to make a baby.
He doesn't know how to put.
Look at him go.
Let's
go, Rook.
On him, Delvin.
Get
Delvin
it.
Cook just hustling, jumps, a flying knee to the defender's face and gets yanked out by his helmet.
By his hair right there almost.
Oh, it's not Delvin Cook. Who is
no,
that?
it's the rookie from Boise State.
The rookie from Boise State. Very nice.
I'm saying I don't know where the hell I don't know where Dalvin's at. I don't know if he got hurt or something.
Oh man, Pete Carroll. Crooked nose Pete Carroll.
Dude, Pete Carroll's jaw must be so strong for how much gum he chews. My God.
Jackie likes Pete Carroll.
I like Pete Carroll.
Why do you like Pete Carroll?
Because Pete Carroll's like 7 years old and
he
doing
left USC, hung out to dry.
So?
He's bad.
So? No, you know who's bad is freaking Ohio State Urban Meyer. He's a
bad is
piece
he?
of shit. Everywhere he goes,
Why?
he
What does
just
he do?
What? He always has scandals. He always has scandals.
I know. Well, I mean,
Let's
I know
go,
he's-
Rudolph.
NCAA is the.
He let that dude that was beating his wife hired him and all that bullshit.
Oh, he just didn't talk about it.
Didn't talk about it. Didn't fire him. Knew about it. Just let his wife keep on getting the
He
ass
just wants
beat.
to win.
I mean, he played to win the game, and apparently having
The cost
the
of
wide
championship.
the wide receiver coach was
Well,
apparently.
you know he sold his soul a long time ago. That's just part of it.
Urban Meyer's going to be the next USC coach. He's just going to wait for a year because he retired with the health issues again, just like what he did in Florida.
Health issues.
And then now he's going to freaking, once the USC job comes up, he's just going to give it to Dalvin.
Just make
Vikings
how
on the
many
5-yard
millions?
line.
Oh,
Good defensive
first and
stop.
goal. It's all good. Only lost like 2 yards.
Good defensive stop.
Did OJ do it?
Of course, OJ stabbed him. Killed her. Killed the dude she was banging.
He almost cut her head off or his head.
Both of them.
Why did he stop? I heard he only got like 3/4 of the way through.
What?
Why is it he's a quitter?
For OJ does not quit.
Oh no, he didn't sell it. Like I guess.
I thought
just cut the throat.
Yeah,
But
tell you
I
the truth,
heard,
I don't
like-
really have
I
that
heard it
much
was a
information about how
deep cut,
OJ
though.
killed
Almost chopped
his
her
wife,
head
his
off.
ex-wife, and the ex-wife's waiter that she was banging.
There's some.
Oh, flag.
There's a tremendous documentary. I think it's on HBO.
I watched
It's
the
two-part.
documentary, but
Two-part.
I didn't really. So how did he kill him? I know he stabbed him,
think
but I mean,
he
like, what was it?
Just some dirty knife play, and then a glove was there. He didn't do it. My friend Brandon is convinced he didn't do it, but that's just because he's a madman.
He definitely did it
He
because
totally
he had
did it.
the wife had 2 Akitas that he grew up with, and Akita only protects the owner.
Right.
And you're telling me that OJ broke into the house and those Akitas didn't attack him? And Akita is a 150-pound dog. It's huge.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe they're outside.
And they didn't bring that up in the court case at all. And I never knew about that till Brent's mom told me about it, Jackie. Because Akitas, they only protect their owners. They would have attacked. If it was a random dude, they would have attacked. Unless they're a Bronx. And then, Bronx
is so big.
Bronx is huge, but he's freaking just
intimidating.
He's just like a lap dog. He'll just let you just slap him around and love him.
Get in there, Delvin. We got stopped. Still
It's first a goal,
Let's
though.
go.
Give it to Kirk. Let Kirk jump over the pile.
He'll do it. Kirk will do it. Kirk's down.
As long as he doesn't fumble the ball.
No, those documentaries do a great job of just showing
30 for 30s?
whatever, 30 for 30s.
Yeah.
Well, like all the information everything that was going on at that time, the whole, like racially, with Rodney King, and just all the racial discord that was going on. It was black versus white. It was some race war shit because it wasn't just about OJ. It was about justice.
But then even in that 30 for 30, they show Rob Kardashian carrying away that bag that had the clean code. Let's go.
Let's go, Delvin Cook in for the win. Let's go.
Carrying away the dirty clothes.
What?
So OJ brought a bag when it was some shit when it happened. OJ brought a bag and dropped it it was with him, and then it shows Rob Kardashian picking up the bag and taking it with him, and then they never found the bag again.
Just literally taking care of some dirty laundry.
Oh, it was, yeah. But
How
the thing was
that
OJ and Rob weren't talking for a while because OJ was banging out Kris Kardashian, Rob's wife.
Really?
Yeah.
And then Rob had to defend him.
So, but it took Rob's a big man for forgiving OJ for banging out his ex-wife. He's gonna
make millions.
But I don't know why it doesn't make sense why Rob Kardashian would help him. It really doesn't.
I mean, how did he die, Rob Kardashian?
Cancer.
Yeah. Cancer.
They couldn't talk to Rob Kardashian because he died. He was dead already.
Maybe he was maybe that cancer was like strangulation. Cancer.
No, he died of cancer.
He's
he's
cancer.
dead.
Oh, I know he's dead.
No, he died.
I know he's dead. Maybe it was on purpose.
No.
Natural causes
of cancer.
I'm thinking he was murdered.
No, he was not murdered.
Can't talk about it now, can he?
No, he can't.
He's the only one that knows.
He's chilling with Aaron Hernandez.
Oh man,
You lose.
Maybe he's not 7 feet, but he's definitely 6.
6 feet under. Who just offed himself? The politician. The guy that knew all the pedophile ring.
He wasn't a politician, but yeah, that had the island.
Yeah,
shit like that. I don't remember.
Kids out.
What is his name?
Jeremy Epstein?
Yeah, Epstein.
That is some truly evil and heinous shit.
That guy had dirt on everybody.
Yeah,
if he's
he
able,
got offed.
Yeah, if he's able to, he had dirt on everybody. That's just sick shit. I don't get why
twisted.
sick people like in that type of power they get off to banging little girls or boys or shit like that. What is
the
what
taboo
is that?
aspect of it? Maybe
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into the boys' hole, man.
Paid the troll toll.
Paid
with their
troll
souls.
toll. He was the troll.
They got into that boy's
He
soul.
was the troll.
God, he was the troll. You kill the troll if you can't pay the troll toll, because the troll knows shit.
They love the troll.
The troll knows the toll others have paid. He knows exactly who's been paying those tolls.
Ugh.
And so, I think Hill Dog came across the troll and said, "Hey, time for you to pay the toll, troll." Wham! Whammy.
You think Hillary banged him?
Hillary doesn't bang. There's a fleshy patch there. She just has a butthole.
Oh wow.
Yeah, real talk.
Hillary does not just have a butthole.
I bet it's been surgically fixed down there, so Bill can't get any.
Bill's f***ing for sure.
Bill, not.
Or do you think
not Hillary.
Bill just? Oh, I bet you Baker turns it over. Oh,
Wow, that's the last thing you wanted to do. That is the last thing you wanted to do. You dumb.
You idiot.
You dumb idiot.
Big dumb idiot.
That's an idiot. Offsides. On the defense. Look at it go.
Good day, sir.
Look at Pete Carroll. Look at
So,
that man. He's not even chewing
OJ
gum.
is some truly evil shit, right? He's out there on social media
He's chilling.
knowing that he killed a couple people. Everybody knows he did it, and he's just out there.
He's just hanging out.
He's just hanging out, being OJ.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
I bet he gets off on the fact that he's free right now and able to.
Oh,
be
he
in the
wakes up
limelight,
every day and he's just yanking it.
yanking it,
For sure.
just to
chilling
himself and
chilling in
to
Florida.
freedom.
Yeah,
Looks
just
in the
chilling in
mirror.
Florida.
Looks in the mirror and just talks to himself.
This is no big deal.
What's up, Juice? Dave, you're looking good today. Just wax one off at his reflection. Why not? Ooh, Kofi Kingston. Look at SmackDown.
Kofi does not have personality though. Nobody in the WWE has personality anymore.
Roman Reigns was a Vikings tackle. Get out of here. Now he's an international superstar. Roman Reigns, cancer defeater.
Twice.
I want to say cancer survivor. I'd say cancer defeater. You whooped cancer's ass. It didn't want none. It tapped out.
It's so frustrating to see how awesome WWE used to be with all the attitude, just making fun of people, and now there's damn. Oh wow, you absorbed that one.
They've
now
redirected.
you can't even do anything.
Their audience is kids.
It's
right?
pathetic.
Think of how much money they're getting.
It doesn't matter if you're making.
It's not the Attitude Era anymore because
But still,
the parents.
I bet you they're not making as much money as they used to make.
They're making a lot off the toys, off the movies.
But there's not like
pay-per-views.
How many people do you know that really watch wrestling?
None that I know, because it's all kids. It's younger kids that look up to these guys like superheroes. They'll buy their toys. They'll buy their shirts. They look up to John Cena. He's a big tough guy, a superhero.
Interception!
Oh, you catch that, you dingus. Harry, come on. There's just a lot of money to be made because the parents have the money. They have the kids that want that shit. They have the parents with the money. It's going to get, like, that's how they get their revenue. It's kids. So that's why it's all kind of dumbed down. They can't go, suck it, anymore. They can say that once every, 3 years. They got to deal with USA
Where you going?
contractors.
But why? You're supposed to go get chips, dip, hot dogs, burgers. We're going to barbecue and eat chips.
Tequila?
No, not for dinner.
What?
That was for lunch. Now you're leaving?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Thomas is not going off.
Why isn't he going off? Tasty. It's after 12, so I don't feel so bad.
Oh, yeah. Brad has Ezekiel Elliott left. That is not good. That is not good.
Who are the Cowboys playing? They're playing the Jets. He's gonna get it.
The Jets defense.
You're
is
against
pretty
Lou
good.
this weekend. Who's his team?
His team. Lou's team's got Lamar Jackson, Ezekiel Elliott, some dude named Thompson, Josh Gordon, Golden Tate, Kelsey, Fuller. Seattle's defense, which is solid. Forrest Buckner.
Kelsey's a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, but he hasn't really been doing anything in fantasy.
Well, thank God he has a reality show.
Well, he's just been getting triple teams. Now since Tyreek Hill's back, they should be
truly tremendous.
Hold on, what does Dean Blandino have to say?
Dean Blandino.
They gave it to the Vikings.
Think so.
Oh no, they gave it 2nd and 12.
Mike Zimmer. He's like, what's going on? 2-eye Mike Zimmer. 2-eye Mike Zimmer. Let it be known.
2-eye.
One eye's lose one eye for a while.
One eye's all f***ed up.
Why isn't it bionic at this point? I would go for a bionic eye.
Let's go. Run the clock out.
All right, we got
6 minutes left.
Right behind the
score
is
is 20-38 Vikings. Going against the Eagles.
I would like a 4-2 Vikings.
Oh yeah.
I'll take 4 yards. I'll take a 4-yard little runner there. I'll take a runner.
We have a flag.
We
have a flag on the play.
Got this OJ. He's got to be the most infamous athlete of all time, like off the field, in terms of heinous crimes or just overall impact on society.
The funniest one off the
Aaron
field.
Hernandez. Let's rattle some off. Sorry.
Off the field. I'm not sure what the guy's name is, but it was the linebacker that used to play for the Falcons when they were in the Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl. I don't know. It was early 2000s. But this guy was like Wall Penn Man of the Year. He always helped out with cancer projects, building homes.
This guy.
Yeah. And the night of the Super Bowl, he got caught banging a prostitute. He got in a sting by getting in a prostitute in the middle of the night, right the night before the Super Bowl. And they're just everybody was shocked in the NFL, what the f***? I can't remember what the guy's name was. Yeah. Before, but yeah.
Robinson?
What's his first name?
Eugene Robinson?
Yeah.
That was him? Caught just needed to bang something out. Just wanted
apparently
to
instead of just
soil his royal
instead
oats.
of just giving himself a yank one time, he's like, you know what? No, I need something dirtier.
You need some post-nut clarity. I think a lot of people need post-nut clarity in their life. I don't know. It's good. Oh my word.
Get it?
It's
Oh,
still
no
clear.
way.
No,
Not even
no,
close.
no first down
Not
for
even
us.
close.
But
That just,
see, Aaron Hernandez, an absolute monster, murderer, PCP enthusiast, dead man, Aaron Hernandez. That guy. Is Ray Lewis the bad guy, or
Ray Lewis is definitely a bad
did
guy.
Did he watch somebody get murdered and
Killed a guy.
He did. So he did the killing.
Well, he was part of it.
He did not do the killing.
He was
'cause
there.
He's not the fall guy. It's
But
not his job.
even if you didn't do it, you're still associated with it. And his buddies freaking took one for the team. His buddy's like, no, I did it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's getting paid off. Ray's gonna take care of his ass.
Like,
That's
dude's in
Ray's
jail.
fall guy. He knows him and Chris Carter. No, that's your fall guy.
Chris Carter loves cocaine.
That's a fall guy. Does he?
That guy was coked out and was just
Little
doing it.
Chris Carter.
Yeah, little Chris Carter,
Flip the
little
nose
CC,
twice,
little
little
CC.
C.
No big deal.
Very good. I mean, whatever floats your boat. If you need to sniff some coke to
Dude, if you
feel
got
complete.
that's what gets you going.
What gets you going? What gets you up in the morning, other than your alarm?
Some nice coffee.
Black?
Strictly black. Oh, get it before? That's fine. Is that the what? That
You
five?
you put an ice cube in it, don't you?
No, I did not put an ice cube in
you
it.
put an ice
I got
cube
some
in
type
it.
of it's like healthy shit that Mo's makes me put in there. It's like a bunch of vitamins and bullshit.
You like it?
It's all right. It makes it thicker.
She's just drugging you to make you more susceptible to her will. She's
Whatever.
she's
What
a
other
nurse.
questions you got?
Other questions I got. You already answered if Gardner Minshew's overrated.
Uh,
I wanted to go over like other. So there's that dude Robinson, Junior Seau. There's some tragic shit that goes on.
Tyreek Hill breaking
Hill.
his kid's arm.
Louis Oofhausen, not Louis Oofhausen. Louis something. The dude with one leg from South Africa, the Olympian that shot his girlfriend.
He has no legs actually.
No
yeah,
legs.
that guy.
Sorry.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that
Without
guy.
a leg to stand on. He was
That
up on
guy,
trial.
they put him in the. He got destroyed. His time is nowhere.
There, you
nowhere
don't hear about him
close.
anymore.
No.
I think he got off, didn't he?
No, he's in jail.
He's in jail.
Interception.
Oh, it's a pick.
Doggy. Let's go. The
Thanks,
Vikings
man.
are turning up this game on D. My God.
All right, worst draft choice of all time. Is it Jamarcus Russell?
Oh, that one's just really bad just because they freaking paid his ass.
They paid him well.
They paid him very well.
Very well.
I wonder if he gone broke though.
Maybe.
He might.
I mean, you
have.
don't hear anything about him, so he might just be doing.
He's fat. He should just come back and be an NFL lineman.
Is he that big?
He was huge when he was playing for the Raiders.
Did he block for
He was
himself?
like 270.
Wait, no way, 270.
Look
as
at Jamarcus
as
Russell.
a quarterback
Yeah,
at
let's see
270. Get out of here.
Jamarcus Russell. I'm looking him up.
Please do. Look how fast you're typing.
It's all there.
Your
black
iPhone
and
was at a
white,
9.
clear as crystal. You get
They signed him to a contract worth $61 million.
61
32
mil.
guaranteed.
32.
6'6", 260 when he was in the league. That was back in 09. You know he's looking thick.
That's
I
a
wonder
big
what.
brother.
Let's look at his Instagram. Let's see what this guy's looking like.
That's impressive. That's an
I bet he
impressive
doesn't
size
have.
for
I
a
bet he
human
doesn't
being.
even have a Instagram.
Could you handle being 6'6", 260?
No way.
Really farva yourself. Do you think? I don't think Farva's gonna get to 300.
I don't think so
For those
either.
who don't know, there's a bet by the time he's 25. Is it?
Yeah.
If he reaches 300 pounds before that at any point,
You shot me in the ass.
he owes Skyler a buckhorn dinner.
I don't think he's gonna get to 300. He's like really plateaued at 270.
Why? Why can't
He
he
got
just
really.
make
He
it?
got kind of big.
I want him to.
Where did he
just
go? He
puff.
went on a vacation trip. He got up to like 288.
288.
Yeah, that's
he
the
was.
closest. That's
He
the
was
closest-
reaching. He was
That's the
reaching.
closest that he's gotten to 300. I don't think he's gonna get to 300.
He's capable.
He eats Taco Bell every single day. He's just big, just thick.
Thick
Yeah, like with 5 C's type thick.
with low self-esteem and no self-respect. But thank God he has lettuce. His reasoning
He drinks
for
skim milk
skim
for
milk
breakfast.
for breakfast. He eats success for breakfast, but not Farva. Farva is under the mindset that the more lettuce you put in, I like that wink. The more lettuce you put on either your taco or sloppy Subway sandwich, it negates all the ill nutritional facts of whatever he's eating. Just takes the fat right off the board. Just put lettuce on it. You're good. Stop in with lettuce.
So is he having like a cheese quesadilla? He puts lettuce on
Fucking
it?
put lettuce on that shit and it's healthy. You didn't know this. Put some
I did
chives
not.
on it, some leafy greens.
I do know that the man likes to drink Monsters for the taste, but
taste.
not for the energy.
You lose.
Which makes
that's
no
why,
sense.
like,
he doesn't feel
his
any energy,
reasoning-
but if he's tired
He doesn't
at
feel
work,
he doesn't feel
if
anything.
he's tired at work, he normally drinks 2 of them for the taste, not for the energy though.
For the taste.
For the taste.
I think he just says certain things to piss us off because he knows it makes no sense. So he's a smart kid, but just he's so full of shit. It's like, let me just come out and say it. He is so full of shit. His reasoning, I'll never take him seriously again after his take. You want to hear his take on Captain America? He thinks the first movie's better than Winter Soldier.
Stupid. It's a good
That is
movie, but
ridiculous.
it's stupid.
They could have done the first one so much. It could have been done in a lot better way. I wanted something.
It
to be
just, you know
better.
what just really pisses me off about just superhero movies?
What's that?
We'll talk about DC for a second.
Sure.
They proved that
they
they could make a high quality movie with Wonder Woman. They proved that they could do it. So why the did they ruin everything and just make Justice League and have Ben Affleck as your goddamn Batman, which is stupid
Look
because
at you
Ben
getting-
Affleck is a piece of shit.
Ooh.
But
Keep going.
they proved that they could make a movie as good as Marvel can. Why not just keep on doing that? Why you're gonna get your money no matter what. You're gonna get your money, but why?
They needed to.
Why?
They needed to rush. They were playing catch up at the expense of making a decent movie. They didn't bring them together like Marvel did.
Treadwell actually. The
Wow.
Vikings wasted their first round pick back in 2015 on Treadwell, and then they cut his ass this year. So he goes to Philadelphia. Actually, gets cut from Philadelphia, and we got an injury.
Oh,
Oh,
he's out.
that's what happens. He didn't make it in bounds. Let's see. Oh,
I think he got it in right away. Wow.
wow! If that
That is a catch.
Wow, that's a catch.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Oh, Chad BB did get hurt. That's why they signed Treadwell. And now they got Treadwell back, and he's just been a huge disappointment when it comes to being a wide receiver.
He just doesn't catch, or
He's just
garbage.
yeah. He always drops.
There's
it.
a reason he was cut.
Yeah, he's
Well-
But they wasted a first round draft pick.
Yeah, you never know how it's gonna shake
Ooh,
out though.
The Browns score. Of course they did. Baker didn't throw it. Oh damn! Look, they're going for 2. Browns going for 2. Do they make it? Flag? Yep, they got it.
Why would you go for 2 and if you like a
And
field goal
Njoku.
just put him out of field goal range?
Yeah, but if you go for 2, you're up by 3 instead of just being up by 1. Or they would have been just.
Oh,
they
so
would
I
have been
thought
up by
they had,
2. No,
I thought
they
that
would've been up by
touchdown
2.
put them at 28.
No.
Oh, okay, no.
They were just up by 2.
You go for 2.
Yeah, you go for 2.
You go for 2.
You do go for 2.
They got 2.
Damn it, you f***ing idiots.
Another offsides.
Look at Kirk. Kirk is pissed.
Kirky.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah,
I'm showing,
look at
showing
him.
everybody I'm really mad right now.
Bottom
Oh,
jaw is
God.
out. I love it. I love it.
Oh.
I guess when I get mad, you've probably seen I get a vein when I'm yelling, when I'm angry, sandwich, when
I don't know,
I'm
Sandwich.
opinion.
You're always angry.
not
I don't even know. Oh my gosh, I don't even know the last time that you've been calm, cool, collective.
I'm all those right now. I'm like
No,
Lady
you're
Bird
not.
on my back.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm at calm.
You're not calm. Lady Bird's calm.
Look how calm she is.
Look at her.
She's naked.
Ugh,
She loves her life.
she does.
Uh,
Laying there on
she
her
lives with
back.
her dad.
She lives with her dad, just like you.
Ah.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
Let's see here.
Second and 8. What are you doing? Just throw the
Oh, my
ball. I get it.
Wow.
I get that you're trying to waste the clock.
Greatest dunk of all time, in your opinion? I have mine.
The greatest dunk of all time. I really
In-game,
enjoy
in-game.
in-game. J.R. Smith had like a 2-hand bang out.
God damn it, that's
on-
mine.
Yeah.
When he's on the Nuggets.
Yeah.
He just takes off from the free throw.
Yeah,
line
he
over the dude
destroyed-
from the,
yeah. I don't remember who it was on, but he had a
It-
crazy dunk. Like
was a
a little,
dude-
like a couple steps before the free throw line. I was like,
It
holy
was a Spurs.
shit.
It was a guy on the Spurs.
Manu Ginobili used to have some really good in-game. It
Yeah.
wasn't anything flashy, but it was like, oh shit, he just dunked it in the lane on 2 people.
Oh yeah.
Like stuff like
Just
that.
pulling it out of nowhere, like something that just takes you by surprise. Yeah, I'd say Vince Carter pulls off some wild jumping over a 7-footer in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's It's just, I don't know if I feel like I should admire that more, but I'm just like kind of like, eh. It's Vince
I
Carter.
mean,
It's
yeah.
to be expected out of Vince Carter. Easily jumping over him, a human being.
Good day, sir.
Did Russ throw a pick?
I don't think so because the guy didn't land in bounds.
Oh. Deshaun Watson. I love it. I love it.
Did he score again?
Hell yeah, I just ran it in.
31 to
Ran
24.
it in.
Pat Mahomes needs to do something. That's going to be a 2-game lose streak.
Pat Mahomes don't lose. Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick on the Dolphins. Why are they trying to lose so bad? Like, why are they
because
just...
they're just doing what the Raiders are doing. I don't get why they're making a big deal about it when the Raiders did the exact same thing last year.
Why can't they just forfeit all their games and spare people possible injury? That's what they're going to do. I guess they'll make some money off
You
people.
mother.
Oh, mercy.
The next one will kill you. Oh, son of a bitch. You shot me in the ass.
That is a solid dunk, though. Any other dunks that just stick out? Any Jordans? The GOAT?
No. Gerald Green caught like a in-game windmill. Like they alleyed up to him. He in-game windmilled it on the nets.
What about...
Marvin Bagley had a good-ass dunk last year. He had an
Oh, yeah.
in-game 360.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty
He
cra-
caught
that
it.
one's pretty
He
crazy.
caught the alley-oop. Baron Davis in the
Baron
playoffs.
Davis on Andre Karolinko in
Yeah.
the playoffs was crazy.
That was
He
insane.
bodied him. That was dirty. Just because that's the AC going versus the 1 seed and knocked him out. Then he got destroyed by Dirk, which I love.
Dirk dunked over him?
No, the Mavericks just destroyed the Warriors
Oh,
in that
absolutely.
series.
That's Dirk. How many more rings would Dirk have and Steve have if they stayed played together? They would have gotten at least one more. They're
Maybe
amazing
one. Steve
together.
never got one.
Steve Nash never got a ring.
No, Jason Kidd got the ring with Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki was the last person to defeat
Jason
a super
Kidd
team.
was
People
on
don't
there.
realize that Dirk Nowitzki was the last person
He defeated
to
the
defeat a super
He
team.
defeated the fucking Heat. Those
He
clowns.
single-handedly was dropping 35 a game, destroying everybody.
Dirk
He came-
Nowitzki's an animal.
People just remember Dirk being just slow white guy, old
He's
man.
unbeatable, that fadeaway
Dirk
jumper.
he revolutionized the game. He made the big man shoot the three. Dirk is a fucking savage.
Did
Porzingis
he-
is the only closest thing to Dirk.
Porzingis likes getting in fights.
Oh no! Oh shit! The Vikings fumble the ball. The guy gets it and ran it back to
it's all good.
the 45. I know there's only a minute left,
good.
but still.
That sucks. I wanted to see it. It's ripped. I guess a grown man hanging on me would...
Yeah,
for sure,
fumble.
We had a chance to get it, too. That was bobbling.
That was a good ass. That's crazy to watch when DBs and shit do that when they
Yeah.
go for the yank.
The little punch. It looks
The punches
kinda
are crazy.
easy when
The
they do
punches
it,
are
but
crazy.
it's like you
All
gotta
timing.
pop that in just the right spot, bro.
Yeah.
Just the right spot.
I don't know. We're
There's
talking about
dunks.
Dirk.
Dirk, the animal Dirk, defeated the Heat.
Single-handedly.
God damn those Heat. I wouldn't have
The Heat
disliked
shoulda
them
had
so long.
Oh, what's going
I wouldn't have disliked
Why is
them-
Carson Wentz not playing?
I wouldn't have disliked them so much if they didn't come out in a stage and make a huge hoot and hullabaloo over it. It was a spectacle. The super team, like they just assembled the Avengers. They ain't got
Not
shit.
one, not two.
Not two. You didn't even stay for that long. You didn't stay for not one. Not you stayed. For
They
maybe,
should have. I will
4
say they
years.
definitely should have had way more rings than what they should have had. However long LeBron stayed there, 3-4 years, they definitely should have had that.
The pressure's just too much for that super team the first time.
I guess.
They two-peated, didn't they?
18-year career. He retired. Josh McCown. He retired, and then Philly called him up over the
Why?
summer. I was like, yo,
Like,
because
just
he
to be a
played
backup?
17 years. Yeah, and they offered him like $5 million just to be backup. You're gonna deny
He
$5 million?
looks
bucks?
miserable.
Josh McCown.
He's probably right now. He's
Josh
hammered.
McCown. Yeah, he's probably on one right now.
Yep.
You lose.
Sudfeld. I'm not a fan of that last name.
Why?
Not at all. Yeah. Sudfeld. Yeah, he has the word sud in it. I guess that's okay. But I gotta give it to you. The last Sunday session, I remember opening up a beer as a sound effect. And you said you weren't a fan of it. I re-listened to it. It was terrible. It was a bad opening. Just so you know.
Sorry, sandwich.
I know. I was just like, I was like thinking on it. Like, there's no way. It's opening of a beer. It's gonna be great. It was just the timing was off. It was held a little long.
You lose.
No good.
Good
Garbage it
day,
was.
sir.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ugh.
There we go. Vikings they're just getting it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vikings
very
won
good.
this one.
Vikings did. Very good. Well, that Sunday session number 2, we're gonna wrap
the
it up.
books.
Put it in the books. Just casual conversation. Put some bleeps. I'm gonna put some funny Willy Wonka sound effects in here.
Call it a day.
gonna be lousy with it.
Kirk Cousins actually lived up to the $84 million contract. 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not his fault.
How many Owen Wilson wows would you give his performance today?
A nice, good. Wow.
1 out of 10. Out of 10. How many?
10 wows?
Yeah, out of 10.
I give him
how many Owen Wilson wows?
4.
4.
That's how
Only
many-
4.
That's not, dude. Yeah, it's 4.
What about Stephon Diggs? How many Owen Wilson wows?
3.
3 out of 10?
Yeah, that's how many touchdowns he scored.
How many
3.
Owen Wilson wows would you rate his performance?
3.
Wow, wow, wow.
Seems a little
I'm
low.
only gonna give you the amount of wows that you did something because I'm not gonna give you a wow. He only caught he didn't really catch the ball and like, oh wow, like,
3
he fucking
touchdowns.
he dropped like 5. He dropped 5 balls.
He caught 3 touchdowns.
Yes. Okay, so I give him 3 wows.
I thought it'd be more of like a 7 or 8 wow performance.
No, I'm not giving him a 7 or 8 wow performance. That's
Wow.
not happening. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Sunday session.
Now you're getting salty. Let's
Diggler
go.
signs off. Good day.
Diggler out.
You lose. Good day, sir.